All right, and a couple more problems from your Chapter 8 practice test here. Algebra skill 44c, we are given two expressions, I guess, and we're going to multiply these together, and you want to simplify is what it says to do. And what this says is 3.5 times, that's times on x, 3.5 times 10 to the 8th times 2 times 10 to the 4th. And when I see this, there are terms that we can easily multiply. And it's all multiplication, so it doesn't matter which order we do it in. But I can do 3.5 times 2. 3.5 twice is 7. So 3.5 times 2 is 7. And then we have this 10 to the 8th times 10 to the 4th. And knowing our rules of exponents, if we multiply two things together that have the same base, we add their exponents. So this here can be simplified to 7 from 3.5 times 2 times 10 to the 12th. 10 to the 12th comes from 10 to the 8th times 10 to the 4th. So this can be simplified to 7 times 10 to the 12th. Same kind of idea here. We have two things in scientific notation. 21 times 10 to the 8th, that is not an x variable. That means multiply, so that can be kind of confusing. This means multiply, as is the one in the denominator. We have two terms that we can divide. 21.0 divided by 3.0, that's 7. 21 divided by 3 is 7. And then we have 10 to the 8th divided by 10 squared. Well, we know if we divide two factors or variables or whatever that have the same base, we subtract their exponents. So this can be simplified to 7 times 10 to the 6th. The 7 from 21 divided by 3. The 10 to the 6th from 10 to the 8th divided by 10 squared. So we have 7 times 10 to the 6th. Algebra skill 45a, where we have to find this missing value of a here, and this is a right triangle. There's no right angle here, but this is a right triangle. We have to find this missing value, and to do that we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem. And the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. It's very important to note here that c in this case is 21 because it's the longest side. So if we plug this into the Pythagorean theorem, we have a squared, because we're missing a, plus 17 squared equals 21 squared. So a squared plus 17 squared equals 21 squared. This is the Pythagorean theorem. I have 21 plugged in for c because 21 is the longest side, or the hypotenuse. I can do 17 squared and 21 squared. That's 289 and 441. So now from here, what I can do to solve for a, since I'm looking for a, is subtract 289 on both sides. So subtracting 289 on both sides gives us 152. 152 is not our answer. That is what a squared is. We do not want to know what a squared is. We want to find out what just a is. So to find out what a is from a squared, we take the square root of both sides of the equation. So taking the square root of a squared gives us a. The square root of 152 is the square root of 152. I am not sure what that is because 152 is not a perfect square. So from using a calculator, we find that a is equal to 12.33.